Hey everyone, today we get to play on Towers of Doom. Looks like we are the first pick, so we get to start everyone off. This is our fourth placement match, I believe. So if we get another win, I think that'll make us 3-1. Right now we're 2-1. We've won our first game, lost the second, won the third. Let's see, our first pick. We get to start off our team with whatever we want to do. Looks like we are hovering a Jaina and a Tracer. Looks like we are trying to pick up Zool as well. So we need to be a healer, and we need to get a tank. I'm thinking Brightwing here. Yeah, gives us a global. Heals everyone up. It's not the single target healing like you need, but I think it'll be good, especially if you go with Pixie Charm. We'll be able to pick up the mercenary camps, have them pushing, and hopefully get some pretty good healing out and some good map control. Looks like we the current team having right now, we have Zool in the soul lane, we have Jaina, Zul'jin, Murden, and myself rotating. We have banned out Garrosh. The aim team has banned out ETC. Looks like the enemy team has picked up Muradin and Rhaegar. Rhaegar, very good healer, allows some decent healing, but more importantly, he does bring some wave clear and damage. Muradin also obviously is going to be taken away from our pick. Looks like we've switched up to looks like Johanna instead. The Zool Jaina here is not bad. Zool could definitely push lanes very, very quickly. Jaina brings a good wave clear and burst damage. The Zool Jin also brings a lot of burst damage, but has his sustained damage, especially if he starts getting hurt. So I do like that. Also, with the Johanna pick, it will take away one of the counters to Zul'jin. So that is another thing that we need to be worried about, is poke toward for the towers. The most important thing here is going to be me and my global positioning. Being able to go from the top right, especially in the first round trades. I think we're going to be on the left-hand side, so going from the top left to the bottom middle. That global is going to definitely be some great assistance. I do agree with banning out Chromie. Chromie is does stall out all of our poke as much as really well. And it also does some severe burst damage, which we can't really sustain through. I said, like, I do have slow sustained healing. However, the any kind of burst damage I would not be able to heal through. Not like an Uther or like Rhaegar. So let's see what the enemy team picks up. They did ban out Greymane, and we banned out Chromie. Looks like they're picking up Nazeebo and Zarya, so they have a very strong front line. Nazeebo is going to try to make it to the late game. If he does that, then we won't stand very much of a chance. Looks like they are debating between... so it looks like Johanna is still being hovered, but Livid is debating between Tracer, Vala, and Zul'jin. He ends up going with Tracer. Currently, his only target right now would be a Nazeebo or a no-shield Zarya or Rhaegar. Looks like they picked up Vala. So the Vala Tracer duel is going to be interesting. If Vala can get her Qs, the Tracer will lose. But if the Tracer can stick on her and ensure that like get the pulse bomb on her, then the Tracer should live. Once again, Rhaegar does have the sustained healing. Muradin, obviously, you can just leave the battle and re-enter and be at full health. The Johanna can blind the Vala, thus mitigating a lot of the damage. I think it's definitely going to come down to the Zul and Nazeebo. Zul will probably win the early game with his pushing, but the Nazeebo will win the late game. So let's just hope that all of our map movements are doing well here. As you can see, we are playing with some gold 3 people. We did end up the last season in gold 5, so thus makes me believe that we are kind of outmatched here. We're just lucky in the placements that we've been, as probably shouldn't be here, but we'll see what happens. Let's see here. If the Rhaegar dives in, I will be able to polymorph them. Or if the Muradin ever jumps in, I'll polymorph him. I guess those are my 2 polymorph targets. I don't see how I can get onto the Vala or the Nazeebo very well, but we shall see. We are just going to keep our damage output. Looks like he is taken down. That's very interesting. I don't think that was a good idea. But that's what Zul wanted to do, so Zul did it. Let's just go ahead and make sure we get the damage out. Get her a little bit of movement speed. We will polymorph the Muradin. Muradin's approaching us a little bit. We were able to dodge that. Muradin coming in on the top. We will polymorph him. Give the Jaina, or not the Jaina, the Johanna a little bit of movement speed. Let's go ahead and attack the tower, get some good tower damage. Johanna was able to go and grab that regen globe for us. Looks like the Zul and Zarya are down in the bottom lane. Zul died again. So I think the Zul is going to cost us here. I guess I can go into the bottom lane. Try to get some of this XP. As soon as I leave, it looks like the Johanna was taken down. The Zul's now back. So let's just go ahead and move up. We are going to go Peekaboo, empowers the phase shift. Okay. There we go. Able to take that. The Tracer and the Zebo are exchanging up there. Not sure who wins that. It should be Nazeebo, I think. We are at 50. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this. There we go. Let's go ahead and bring ourselves down here. We are just going to go ahead and try. It's interesting that the friendly team decided to go and try to contest theirs. I just assumed that they would have stayed and contested the bottom. Okay. Looks like we were able to go ahead and win that exchange. I'm just gonna go ahead and steal this. There we go. We'll steal that and move our way back down. Give ourselves, once again, just gonna keep the XP lead here. There we go. Looks like we are just gonna move up into the middle lane. We're gonna go with grants a shield upon arrival. Give ourselves a little bit more of a sustain, like if you have to go in and save people. There we go. We were able to get everyone out of there. We do have 30 seconds left on our phase shift, so this is gonna take us a little bit of time to get out. It does look like the Nazebo is just gonna be pushing up top. We are half a level behind right now. There we go.
Very impressive.
All right. I'm just gonna go and quickly try to grab this. Excellent. I do need to go back and grab mana. Let's just go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna let them know I'm Jaina's in the top lane. We have 2 in the middle. Looks like Tracer is in the bottom lane. We are gonna go with Emerald Winds here. Tracer's getting pushed out. She should be fine by now. I'm gonna have to match this Nazebo. I'm definitely not gonna be able to out soak him, but I can match him. Looks like once again Nazebo is kind of tearing us apart. I'm just trying to make sure that these things don't. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well. Let's go ahead. We'll push everyone away. We'll use that on the Tracer. Or the Vala, sorry. Okay, well, we were able to get 4 kills there. And I'm just gonna grab this. Tracer should probably just run away. If I was Tracer, I would just run. There we go.
A great victory, but we're not done
Alright. That was well done by the friendly team. With that, we do have full health and mana. We're at 45 of the 60 stacks that we need in order to bribe a camp. It is level 13 to level 12, so if we can push or if we can force any fights, we should. The next altar's up, so they need to probably give up one. Or give up one completely. And let me see if I can't get them some health here. Perfect. Once again, if we can force fight here, we should. They are still at level. Let's go ahead and just push them away. That's good for us. They do have level 13 now. Okay. Looks like we are doing some good damage here. There we go. That's a good ancestral. We were able to take down one of them. I am going to go here and just quickly take this. Let's go. And there we go. We were able to take down the fort as well. Alright, let's just go ahead and... There we go. We were able to push them out. We were able to get another... Oh, the Tracer just went way too ham there. Alright. Let's go ahead and go increase polymorph duration. I'm hoping that this Zool does zone for me. Excellent. That's a GG. Alright, well done by the friendly team. Ugh. The Zool fed a little bit in the early game, but really made it up in the mid game. Best hero damage, most XP contribution. Just incredibly well done by him. Tracer went a little bit too ham. Johanna did Johanna things. And yeah, I'm very surprised by the Zool. I'll have to look at that one again and see how he was able to get so much damage out. Let's have a look at his talents as well. There we go. We've done 4 matches now. Connection quality was great. So yeah, we did 4 matches. I think it's 3 wins, 1 loss. Stats we have for today: we had no kills, 12 assists, and no deaths. We did 26,378 in siege damage, 16,958 in hero damage, 39,352 in healing. So we just beat out the Rhaegar, but the Zarya Rhaegar combo definitely outdid us. The Zool had 2 kills, 12 deaths, or 2 kills, 12 assists, 3 deaths. Did 60,149 siege damage, 41,605 in hero damage. Next highest was Tracer, followed by Jaina, then followed by Johanna. Then that's interesting. Just looks like the Vala did the most amount of hero damage. Nazeebo was pretty far behind. Let's look at the talents here. Talents we went for today was Pixie Charm, Peekaboo, Phase Shift, Emerald Wind, Ice Block, and finally Greater Polymorph. The Zool, he went with Backlash, so that's he probably ran in there with his shield on, and then when it exploded, he was able to get a lot more damage. So 12% of their maximum health, so that definitely adds up. He went with Jailer, Tragul's Essence, Skeletal Mage, Echo of Death, so 2 additional scythes, and finally he went with Bone Spear. The Johanna, I did see her Blessed Hammers come out. Yeah, it was a really interesting match. As I said, I think that since we're winning, especially since we won this one, we're probably going to be placing like maybe gold 3, but higher gold 3, or maybe gold 2. And I kind of feel like we're starting to get a little outmatched because I'm just not that good. But we were able to win this one. Let me know what you guys think and what we could have done a little bit better. And have a great day.